Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me with these ear buds. Seem to be working the best in terms of sound quality, and I'm surprised actually. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. I'm wearing that same very cool giant shrug. I put a link in. Someone pointed out I forgot to put a link into the Etsy shop in Israel. It's pretty cool. I love thumb holes. I just love thumb holes. Yeah, and it's cozy. It's a wool blend. So if you guys are interested, I put a link in last week in the description. How you guys doing? And thanks whoever pointed out MudWater to me because I am really into it. So into it. It's, the adaptogens and fabulous chai tea. Very little of the black tea because I'm doing no caffeine. Hey, thanks for joining, guys. And I'm working on a video still of the Nanoneedling diminuage. And so I'm not wearing anything. I'm wearing, of course, the lusters. If you guys don't know about our lusters, I'm wearing Rosé, our oil-soluble vitamin C and shimmers along the eyes and here. But I'm not wearing any like face covering makeup. And this is the pimple. It's very low. Hey, Mom. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. And then this one right here, and of course the results on the necklines are pretty good. Hey Rachel, how you doing? I was thinking of you when I was putting a bunch of the ginger on before the rush lip. And yeah. Hi Phyllis. I kind of like it. I kind of like the blend there with ginger right here, and then I just love Rush. I love the just the color of it. I like how versatile you can do just a little bit, and it looks more skin tone like. And actually, we have pictures on our website with my friend Kashia with it very light. It looks almost nude. I know you do. So thank you for loving it so much. It loves you too. Yeah, the ginger. Yeah, because the ginger, if you guys don't know, it has more of the plumping because it has ginger extract in it. Yes. So that's happening. Fresh Eyes is happening. And we're working on our next product, which is, yeah, I love it. A little blend, which is going to be rad and smell just as yummy as, I mean, this smells just so good. Hopefully it smells, it's going to be awesome oils, that are the base that make it smell really great too. Shalom. Thanks for joining, guys. How you doing? So is anybody else into the diminuage? Or I don't know if you already have. Yes, Rachel. Yes. And I probably wasn't supposed to reveal that, but yes. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be called succulent. It's going to be a hydrating elixir of love. It's going to be great. Yes. Yes, you got some NMN too. NMN. Thank you, Bush Kid. Yeah. So that's our little secret. And yes, you don't have to put the Fresh Eyes all over your face. So have you guys been using the Nanoneedling? I do find it to be nice to do it more frequently. San Antonio! MudWater is something actually that one of you guys pointed out to me. It's an adaptogenic coffee alternative. And it's a native to Los Angeles product. They're apparently in Venice, and it's got all these adaptogenic herbs like cordyceps and lion's mane and really like reishi, good adaptogenic mushrooms. Everyone's into putting that in their coffee, but instead of coffee, because I'm trying to not do caffeine, it has a teeny bit of caffeine in it. It has a little bit of black tea in it, and it basically has chai. It tastes like chai tea, but it's coffee-like because of all the adaptogens. But cordyceps, I think, is like cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane. That's the main thing in it. But then it tastes a little bit. It has like chai, like turmeric, has ginger, it has just delicious. What else is in? Maybe cardamom, what's in a good chai. And then the last ingredient is a little black tea, but it's very low. So as it accumulates in your body. It was? Phyllis, thank you. Because I really love it. It's way better than coffee. Yeah, it is. And it comes with a really cool whipper, it's frother. Hi, Dennis. Dennis is my fabulous neighbor, also a YouTuber. If you guys speak Portuguese, you'll know exactly what he's saying in all of his videos. Dennis! Yeah, so this is really good, and you should definitely check them out. They're kind of a cheeky, ding, ding, ding. You know what that says? They're a funny company too. Well, darling, I'm sure there's a link in the description. Yes, you do. I love that it accumulates in your body, the adaptogens, and you do feel it. Leslie! Hey, Leslie! Thanks for joining. Talking about MudWater. What a cheeky name. They're funny with their emails and their marketing. They're really funny. They're like, F bleep your coffee. That's like one of their slogans. Yes, but there's a link in the description. I'm sure if you just Google it, it'll definitely come up because it's pretty fabulous. So the adaptogens accumulate in your body, and the lion's mane is particularly good for your brain. I do. I like it. I do like it. I don't like their creamer. They have a coconut, MCT oil creamer that you could also buy. They have very little products. They just have this. They're really cool double coiled frother, and that's really the main reason I was buying it at first. I'm like, yeah, well, how great can this be? But you really do feel the difference. Their coconut creamer though tastes a little coconutty. It's just white powder, so I get mine. What is the name of it? I get mine from like Vitacost. I think it's pretty. Is it Vitacost? Oh my gosh, I can't remember, but it's really great. Let me see. I'll remember it. But it's a really great MCT oil in a powder form that tastes almost like, it's so creamy. It's a great milk alternative. What is it? I will tell you in a moment. If it's a company that I buy. Oh, is it Pure? Oh, there it is. Nutricost, not Vitacost. Yeah, mud/water. What? WTR. So that's what's happening. And the other takeaway that I'm trying to make this video of the Nanoneedling is that I do think it sped up healing of this acne mark, which I'm not wearing anything on it. I was concerned because I messed with it. And it was just so hard. I was like, oh, a pimple, how exciting. Half and half, and our face for creams. Oh yeah, this so creamy. You think it's half and half, but it's MCT oil. Nutricost, 3/8 MCT oil. So it has a. What's the difference now? I can get online for a few minutes prior to ballet. I just wanted to send you. Hi. What's the difference between the MCT oil and the which one? So the MCT, the Nutricost is just very creamy, and the one from that they sell, the MudWater, I don't like it because it actually tastes like coconut. It's not as creamy. For some reason, it doesn't seem dairy-like. But this is not dairy, the Nutricost one, and it's just a better deal. So the Nanoneedling, is that what you're talking about, Leslie? I'm so sorry. I know you're going to ballet, and that's very important. I just am liking the Nanoneedling because you do it more frequently, and it seems to speed up the healing. I mean, maybe you could do microneedling more frequently as well, but it's a little scary. I know that some people definitely been on this live that do it daily, and I'm just like, I feel like that makes my skin raw and sounds terrible, painful. Maybe you could do it more frequently and be fine. And are you wearing satin? I'm wearing rosé. Rosé, gosh, all day. I know that's like and I'm wearing ginger and then some Rush on top. And I liking the ginger. I was thinking of Rachel. She loves her. Yeah, rosé is great. Magnolia oil. Magnolia oil. That sounds like it smells delicious. Do you put the MCT oil on your skin? Oh, Paula, thank you. No, I was talking about how I put it in my, like that's what I put in this to make it very creamy and in my mud water. And it tastes like cream, but it's not. What's supposed to increase collagen? I think collagen. Hydrolyzed collagen. Yes. Okay, you got hydrolyzed collagen. I think it's great. Vitamin C, liposomal vitamin C. Just go to ginger. Yes, Leslie. You started fenugreek water. Lost 5 pounds. Fenugreek water. It sounds slimy. Is it a little slimy? Yes, it is very good. And it's good for you. MCT oil is good for your brain. It's good energy. But this one, just NutriCost, tastes good. Inflammation. Magnolia oil. So you think you're talking topically, Jason? Magnolia oil smells fabulous. So otherwise, I think you should Dermaneedle. I forget who just asked the question about supplements to increase collagen. Dermaneedling. Where do you get magnolia oil? Yes, indeed, Jason. Bye, Leslie. Thanks for joining. Mwah! Have a wonderful time. Your ballet is maple smelling. Oh yeah, it is maple smelling. I've definitely, there's something about it that smells mapley. Yes. I remember doing fenugreek. I don't remember doing the water, like where you just put it in water. I was just eating it, but it smells mapley. It's good. But I remember the seeds having a little sliminess around them. But so I imagine that the water bark and very antidepressive as well. Magnolia bark. Some of the herbs and stuff that Jason recommends, I can't find them. Maybe they're more findable in Europe, but I will look that up. Magnolia bark. I just love magnolias and the smell, so that sounds very appealing to me. Magnolia. Yeah. Yes, guys. So, as well as supplements, I would definitely go into some derma stamping, whether you do microneedling or, in any, you could do the roller, which seems like people are all into the either Dr. Pen or the demi-nuage, like a pen. I'm definitely a convert to the pens now. You have to change out the tops, and apparently, I mean, but I have definitely just sprayed a lot of alcohol in some of my Dr. Pens and tried it over again. It seemed okay, but then again, on this, I introduced a little bacteria and made this pimple with one because this crease. It's just hard because there's a crease. Probably skin supplement with collagen, white tea extract, rosemary extract, hyaluronic acid, rice extract. Yes, I still can't find the rosemary extract like internal, besides just eating rosemary, which I love. I'm totally into Chinese traditional medicine. Jason, I agree. Yeah, Chinese medicine's a lot. Lotus oil. I haven't seen lotus oil. Is that internal or topical? Maybe I have seen an essential oil of lotus. Definitely lifts the plumps of skin along with, yes, indeed. Hyaluronic acid actually is great. Also, it's expensive though. It used to be cheaper, like on bulk supplements. Topical. Okay. Lotus oil. Shit, Irish moss and seven wonders really help with the menopause. Wow, yes. That's interesting. So shilajit, I remember taking that. Seems very nutritive. Yes, I wonder which one she's discussing. Do tell, Mom. Yeah. Wow, that's great that you're having a good effect of that. Oh yeah. Vodka after breakfast. Sounds exciting, Jason. Indeed. And I would like to try some rosemary extract. I have to find it. Nanoneedling. Nanoneedling. You can't internally nanoneedle, but definitely nanoneedling or microneedling your skin for, yeah, lifting and plumping That's the cool thing about nanoneedling is you can get right under your eyes and not it, and then it's actually fine. You can typo, it's okay. Gin and tonic water and rooibos tea with tonic water and gin. Gin helps arthritis and restores the tissues of the veins. Fascinating. Vodka post breakfast is too much for me. I agree, Jason. Yeah, that sounds like that doesn't sound like something I'm going to do. But rosemary extract. Now that's something I think I did look into the papers on that, and there was some science behind that. That sounds interesting. Could derma lift the skin? Yeah, derma rolling. Yeah, didn't you get something that you got one, Patricia, that was 1.5, which is very deep. And like maybe you could do along here, but it sounds like scary painful. It's more for the body, but like around here, maybe you could forehead probably might be too much. I wouldn't go into the eyes with that. So you don't poke your eye ball. You got a 0.5. That's good. But definitely it because you're introducing little holes, it's causing a healing reaction. You know, just like you have a scrape or whatever, it goes over. Oh, hyaluronic acid, internally and externally, yes. Drank gin and she became over 100, and Queen Elizabeth drank gin. Queen Mum? I wonder who Queen Mum is. Less is more. Yeah, that's another thing I think with the derma nano needling is it's just a little bit, but you can introduce a lot of that's another thing what they do. Yes, Jason. I can see how that could be the case. So, um, the other thing that Derma Nuage, because they have a tranexamic acid. So if you have any dark spots, Queen Mum was Elizabeth's mom. Oh, Queen Elizabeth's mom. Oh, I'm sure they did drink gin. And I do think the Queen likes her gin and tonics. The skin is so soft from taking trinity hyaluronic acid. Yes, Loretta. And it's good for your knees and your joints and your eyeballs, actually. It's good for a lot of things. How do you take it? See, I was buying it at some point from bulk supplements and then it got more expensive. Longevity going on in her. Is it? Well, I guess maybe to a certain extent. But I don't think alcohol is very good for your skin typically. I use 1.5 for my scalp for hair growth. Okay, that's good, Patricia. Yeah, so that's what back to the train of thought around microneedling. So because you're introducing little wounds, just like when you scrape your skin, how there's a healing crisis, I guess, that comes and pushes collagen to that area, so it heals over. That's basically what's happening with your skin too. Like it'll be lifting and more collagen built in that area. You take any capsules for two a day. Well, I wonder. I'm sure there's a lot of hyaluronic acid in capsule form too. And this one, I think in powder form. I think I was just drinking it liquid. That's the only way I've actually tried it. Go to cola. Do you use any chemical exfoliation of skin, or do you just like? I use our. This is a perfect opportunity to introduce my brand to you, darling. Bright. I use Bright from my brand Good Face Stuff. Links in the description, or just Google Good Face Stuff. This one has lactic acid as well as fruit enzymes, and this is what I use as a peel. It's pretty much a peel. It's a gentle peel, but it definitely is exfoliating. So I'll use it often as like just a cleanser. Put a little bit on, I don't get a lot right in here because of it can sting a lot right in there because it's pretty exfoliating. So then you got a lot of pores right here. So I'll use a little bit and brush my teeth, or you could leave it on longer, but often has hyaluronic acid in it as well. Can you use 0.5 since I am a beginner on my face? I think it'd be fine with 0.5, but 1.5, no. Yes, it's nourishing. It's got forbidden rice, purple rice. That's what makes it purple. And so it's a little bit exfoliating. Yes, I agree, Paula. Totally. But I definitely don't use, I wouldn't exfoliate and then Actually, you could exfoliate and then microneedle, but I wouldn't microneedle and then exfoliate. That's too much. Yes, darling. We have goodies too. If you want to try a little bit, we have like small trial size goodies. Is what we call them on our site. If you want to check it out, goodfacestuff.com. We have links in the description. We have a bunch of other stuff that has brightening. We have a retinol, peptide. Goji-Kohl is to repair the veins in your skin. It's because it can penetrate into the deep into layers. I love Goji-Kohl for the brain. And Glow is nice. We have a triple. I'm really into oil-soluble vitamin C. It's so effective that it can widely used for treatment for varicose veins. That's great. And of course, you must try our LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil. It has 10% that oil-soluble vitamin C. And it's a bunch of other fabulous oils, and it smells amazing as well. This smells probably the most yummy to me. And now our Fresh Eyes, which is really good for dark circles, is rivaling with the smell. It definitely has a fruity smell because of the blueberry oil. I'm just so impressed it has this much of an effect because the blueberry oil, very nice, delicate oil for the delicate skin under the eyes. I'm just impressed that it has this yummy of a smell. It's like it's so delicious. Anyways, you guys can check out our reviews if you haven't already. Lots of fabulousness, and we have ingredients that are very good for dark eyes. Japanese knots, yes. Japanese knotweed. That's basically, I can't ever pronounce it. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There's lots of hair in it. Can help hands keep your lips from peeling. Oh, I wonder. Just bought the new NRGY. Darn it. I didn't read that fast enough. What can keep your lips from peeling? What are you getting enough hydration? Oil and lotus oil for your skin. That would be nice. Your lips are peeling? Are you drinking enough water? Thank you, Loretta. Here to help as much as possible. I'm not sure what the NG, there was, I think, Phyllis, I missed something. I will go back and try and figure out what it was if you don't tell me soon. Yeah, gang. You have veiny hands. Oh, how to deal with the vein? Well, maybe the Go-To Cola will help with veins in their hands. That's hard, yes. Hold your arms up like this all the time. Yes, the microcurrent for plumping. I'm not sure if that would help with the veins in your hands, though. It's just hard. That's hard because our arms swinging down, the blood rushing to your hands. It's tricky, but definitely keep gloves on, when you're driving and the like to protect the integrity of your skin. But that's hard. Yes, you gotta keep your arms up like this. That's not a great solution because I realize it'll definitely be working your arms. Paraffin wax and pulling oils and oh yeah, definitely. That's a good idea. Just whack or I know paraffin wax is very traditional, or just hand cream even with gloves at night. That does sound like it would be helpful. I think you should try that. My last name is Chinese, Jason. My step-grandfather is Chinese. Gin will help with the veins. Just drink gin. It's a new microcurrent device from Truth Tree. Oh, ooh, I want to check that out. I wonder how you're experiencing it. I drink a good amount of water. And you're still experiencing some lip peeling? Well, you should put some oils on your lips or a good chapstick. Yeah, veins is true. If your lips are still peeling, do you use a good juniper berries are good for veins? Yes. So if you guys, thank you. That's great. Thank you very much. Yes, lum is Chinese. It's an ancient name meaning two trees, or at least that's what my grandfather used to say. And if you look at the Chinese characters, it looks like two kind of two Something looks like two trees, two sticks with lines. Yes. Otherwise, you have a plump skin with wax, not too hot with oils. Yes, to hold the skin in. Yeah, to hold the moisture into the skin, rather than not the skin. Hold the skin. Thank you. Yeah, it's tricky. I know what you're talking about, the veins. I definitely have been like, oh, my veins. So I just hold my hands up like that so the blood drains out. I'm like, oh, it looks good now. It's not at all a catch-all solution. I understand. Yes. Have you heard of hair on your chin? It's very embarrassing. Patricia, I know. I have some I have to tweeze sometimes. I'm like, I think it might be androgens. Needle your hand. You could totally make microneedle your hands, actually. Thank you. I'm not sure. Maybe it might be hormonal. What's happening with the? I mean, I just pluck mine. If it's a lot, I mean, yeah, the exfoliating. It's very normal, but that might be a hormonal thing. Dao De Ching. Yes, I like that. That's great. Yes, we should all listen to nice spiritual books. Or throwing the I Ching. Yes, we like to do that in my family. Yeah, okay. Tweeze every day, Patricia. I feel yes, it's hormonal. I have to do fat transfers on hand if you want to cover veins on hands. I bet there's people who do injections in their hands. I don't know. Hello, Sandra. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would do injections of like hyaluronic, you know, like plumping injections. I'd probably do that. I'm sure somebody does that. Maybe Jade Fonda does that. Yes, going down and pondering wisdom is the best medicine. It's true. Can you derma roll your hands for plumpness? I think you can. You can definitely. I don't know if it'll work exactly, but thank you, Sandra. Yeah, you could definitely derma roll your hands. Try red wine and catuaba. Catuaba. Mm-hmm. Well, um, any more pressing discussions? Now into alcohol beverages. Guess so, Jason. um, yeah, I do think it's cool that gin has all the different herbs, and a lot of tinctures are based on with alcohol and extract. Do you have samples of your new fresh eyes? We are out of samples for our fresh eyes, I'm afraid. But if you want to give some, like you could give some friends a few pumps, if you could make your own sample. We don't have any more samples. No more fresh eyes samples, I'm afraid. Unless, sorry. We're out. It's that good. Yeah, we gave out all of our, we're not re-getting more of those. We always have samples of our lusters and our lip enhancers though. So if you guys ever make an order and you want these, yes, Fresh Eyes is doing very well, you guys. So if you haven't checked out people are into it. What is squalane? Squalane is a good, very light oil. Squalene, I mean. So it's just a very under the eyes. Does your diet consist of? What sort of things should you eat and promote longevity apart from the obvious, which is avoiding processed food? Well, I do eat, like I make sourdough bread, so I try a little bit more. I mean, I eat meat, not a lot of it, really not very much. But I think of it more like medicine, but I ate a chicken sausage earlier. I eat a lot of salad. I eat fats like MCT oil, eggs, um, a lot of like berries, blueberries, yogurt. I'm into a little more keto, like good fats and good proteins and lots of vegetables, fermented cabbage. But I eat bread, like I eat grains. I'll eat rice, whole grains. But I make a lot of sourdough lately. I was trying to avoid it for a little bit, but now I just ate two. I made a garlic and and thyme. Yeah, it was garlic and thyme. It was good. It was really good. Yes, guys. If you ever want samples of our luster colors, we've got samples of those. If you ever want to, if you ever make a purchase, we've got plenty of samples of all of our lip enhancers. These are only 4 of the 8, and lots of our lusters, which is what I'm wearing on the face for the glow experience. And these have oil-soluble vitamin C in them, which helps penetrate into the skin, making it brighter and more fabulous. So, lots of salad. Yeah, lots of salad. I have been into like fish. I eat sardines as meat. Really good, like superfood sardines, in my opinion. Salmon. For some reason, I don't like salmon that much, but my husband loves salmon on salads. You know, bone broth and like vegetable-y, stewy stuff. Yes, feeding the gut. I'm so into the Prescript Assist. I was reading about it. Sometimes people don't like this. This is like my favorite probiotic is Prescript Assist. It just feels so good in my gut. Yes, Paula. It is, Paula. Thank you for asking these questions because sometimes I'm like, okay, are people sick of me talking about my brand on my lives? But sometimes people don't know. Yes, I'm wearing rosé. This is the color. It looks very shimmery, but it's kind of pinky. But we have a lot of different colors, so it's a creamy, shimmery. It's got oil soluble vitamin C in it, and it's just all naturally ingredients. And I have it on my eyelids and on my cheeks. It's extra glowy right now because, but it is like you could. Here, let's highlight. It's not this crazy. Many teas, rooibos tea, burdock. I love burdock, Ilunga, and green tea. It's yeah. You do? I feel it's not quite as I feel like there's a glare. It looks pretty natural. There's some that I have that are crazy blingy, like Liquid Love is more orangey. You love satin sheets? Yeah, satin sheets pretty good. We're going for the neck area. Crystal, darling, I think a good facial oil is good, and that's what I use my neck area. Microneedling is okay on the neck too. And I slather on the LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil with the oil soluble vitamin C, which helps penetrate in apparently all the way to the dermis. The oil soluble vitamin C goes all the way down to help with collagen synthesis and brightening. I'm all into the brightening. So I love oils all over here with a nice damp skin. Do you know a good lip scrub? Patricia, you can make your own lip scrub just like with sugary stuff, but I don't think I would buy a lip scrub. I know they're all the rave. I like to just rub my lips, or you could use like a toothbrush or just a little cloth. But maybe you need more internal oils also, like evening primrose oil. That's actually supposed to be very balancing for hormones as well. Evening primrose oil. Yes, Crystal. Oh, yes. Yeah, good facial oil, or even just rosehip seed oil. Sometimes I put also our Plush Restore Plump. I have thoughts about going on an all plant diet. Hopefully, however, I've been complaining of suffering from because of, yeah. Well, I think you can go mostly plants and eat like meats as medicine here and there. I don't think we need a lot, definitely not as much meat as we typically do. Davidson Sinclair, yeah, I still have the M&M. Really into Alive by Science and Nature. They're changing their name. I can't remember which one. Yeah, Alive by Science. Eating primrose oil and pumpkin seed oil, yes. Yeah, so you could eat mostly plants and be fine. And then like occasionally, just like if you think back in the day, people had meat rarely, you know, like even in paleo times that paleo diets really in. It was like, once a season or when you were lucky enough to catch an animal. Does sebum oil prevent hollowing underneath your eyes? I don't know. I think you need to do facial exercise and microcurrent. You can definitely do plumping oils for under there, but microneedling, yeah, as well. But yeah, you got to do the facial under eye, yes, under the eyes. exactly. Do you do facial? I have. I'm sure I have a video with under eye plumping exercises. But yeah, you can microcurrent there. Oil size C, you mentioned, would it be good for pigmentation? Exactly. Um, wouldn't yeah, exactly. That's why I really wanted oil soluble vitamin C in our LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil. Beauty oil is because it helps with pigmentation. It's smizing like this. You kind of lift up the under eye. Brand new. Yes, Renee. If you go to the channel, like my channel homepage, and you look in the search for facial exercises, it will pop up. And so will a bunch of other ones. Actually, I'm sure I have in the description a whole list. Can you recommend something to get your period naturally? I've not gotten it in 3 months and I want to receive it. Oh dear. Well, yeah, you should maybe check into Vitex and check into, I mean, that could be a whole host of things why it's not happening. But evening primrose oil, I know that helps more with premenstrual stuff like that. But so I'm not really sure, but I know there's a host of shatavari is also a good herb, but I'm not sure if it'll bring on your menses if it hasn't, been happening, which could be a whole host of things. I wouldn't go on birth control though, but I might go see somebody like a naturopath to check all your which products soluble vitamin C, Lux Nourishing Beauty Oil, and actually we have it also in Glow along with other water soluble vitamin C's. Rosemary, castor, peppermint, yes, for the scalp. Yes, I like that idea, Jason. Thin slices. Oh yeah, this is my favorite trick. So many videos, you go in and out, come out for hours. Yes. Yeah, I do have a lot of videos. It's true. I was just trying to weed through some myself and like take some outdated ones off. But just type in the search facial exercises and you'll whittle down. That's my favorite thing to do on people's channels. Or just click on the description of this channel because on all of my videos in the uploads, I have a list of the most popular facial exercises. And there's like 6 tops, I think. Yes, Lux has the 10% oil soluble vitamin C. Very good stuff. I love it. Good for hyperpigmentation as well as collagen. Okay, guys, we're almost to 40 minutes. Yes. What are we referring to? I don't know what somebody said that I missed. Good for intestinal cleansing. Okay, Patricia, I just think you should try or just look into or try a small bottle of Prescript Assist. Proceed with caution. I wonder what you guys, I missed Crystal's comment, but yes, proceed with caution. Good for anything. Good general advice. Prescript Assist. You got to try that, Priscilla. However, it could be cardiovascular. Oh, yeah. Lots of fiber. Definitely lots of fiber. That'll help clean. That's really what we need. Like even just get some psyllium husk, let it hydrate in water. That's what Metamucil is based on with like some sweetener and weird shit. Just get some psyllium husk, put some in water, it hydrates, and that's really good for clean you out. Where do you find it? Health food stores, Amazon. Doesn't get her period right, she could have cardiovascular. Thank you, Crystal. Is proceed with caution. Oh, that's what we're talking about, periods, right? Looking for anything you're reading. Uh, I'm sorry, I missed that about the description box. It's so addictive in that. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of herbs, but you might want to check in, like even an acupuncturist or somebody to look in at your system and see what might be inhibiting, because that's probably the quickest way to the solution, because you'll be able to assess what's going on with you and your symptoms, your dosha, your constitution, and then you can assist. And with a naturopath, you can do blood tests, you can do all sorts of things. Chi, indeed. Agree with that. And then, yeah, it will actually drink alcohol. I feel like it has something to do with pesticides. I have now decided to eat only organic. Very good idea. Yeah, organic. There's actually organic wines and like, um, there's probably organic gin. I don't know. Yeah, guy. Wow, 40 minutes. Any other pressing discussions? Oh, somebody was talking about the description. You might have to scroll down because the first I have a link to the fabulous MudWater coffee alternative. Try wormwood. It kills pesticides. Yeah, it's true. But I'm just telling you, I was just thinking this morning how much I love Prescript Assist. It's like my favorite, most potent, most noticeable probiotic. I take a few probiotics. I eat a lot of fermented vegetables, but this one is just like, wow, I feel cleaned. Like it just cleans you. I just feel like I have really good bowel movements. If we must talk about it, you guys. I searched your name a long time ago and said that you were an actress. I was an actress. I don't really do that anymore, but that is why I moved to Los Angeles. I was more into theater acting, went to theater school in London. That's why I talk sometimes with London, not not really consciously, but just having fun. Fresh eyes with a saggy end of the eyes, yes. Um, yeah, guys. Yeah, more fiber. We all need more fiber. That helps clean you out. Beans. Beans are a water soluble, good fiber, actually. I love beans. But psyllium husk is probably a good way to you just do a teaspoon and then let it sit in water for a while. Because if you don't let it hydrate in water, it can actually, you could block it could, and it's not good if you want it hydrated first before you ingest it. Fenugreek, yes, actually it is. Psyllium husk and fiber probably is the best though. Gloves on your hands? Yes, I do. Because I have some in my car. So I get in the car, put the gloves on, and then I turn it on. Um, oh yeah, fenugreek is supposed to enlarge the breasts. Yeah, yeah, really watery. The psyllium husk. I also remember to eat your salads with healthy fats. Exactly. That's right. Avocados, some delicious olive oils. I like a garlic infused olive oil. I really like it. Supplements as well, such as astaxanthin. Yeah, agreed. Thanks for all the thumbs up, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna be like an hour long. Love you guys. When you drive, I remember all the videos uploaded about that. I started using sunscreen on my hands after that. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the majority of the sun I get in my hands. Yay! Have a great night, you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging in there, and I hope you're all doing very well and feeling not too pandemic-y. Love you guys. Thank you. Give me a squancher. Yay, from the UK. Bye, guys.